Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about house prices are up, house prices are down. It's going to go off in the comments for sure. I know I'm going to get absolutely roasted for this one, but that is really what I want to talk to you about today. So this month, house prices are up, but they are also down. We're going to discuss how is that even possible? And this is from one data source, which is the Nationwide. They've given their house price index updates for August early. They like to get ahead of everybody. So this is the August data that they've actually got through here. So this video, we're going to deep dive into all of the house price data that they've given us today and more. And while you're here, if you haven't done already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel over there and hit the bell notification. I'd like to thank everybody that does subscribe. We hit 28,000 subscribers late last night, which is absolutely mind-boggling. So thank you to everyone that subscribes. And while you're here, smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button, guys. That really, really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. That help the channel grow more and get more views. So take a moment to smash that. So let's look at the data. Who have we got data from? Nationwide. And I like to listen to these lenders. I say this every single time that we get lender data. And so to me, the lenders have a crystal ball. They will always put some sort of statement out to say what they feel is happening in the market. Do they expect it to be going up, down, sideways? And the reason they have this data that probably nobody else has is, one, due to their size. So we look at house price data from Nationwide and Halifax every single month. That's the lender data that we get. So they've got a big pool of data here. Now, Nationwide, if you looked at the video that I did yesterday with mortgage rates, they cover and have got the best rates in nearly every single category. They've got the best buy-to-let rates under a brand called The Mortgage Works. They've got the best HMO ones. They've got the best limited company deals. They've got the best small deposit and the best big deposit under Nationwide. So they've got a lot of people applying as the first choice through them. So they have on their table today. So I've just got a remortgage done with them this morning. Actually, I had the valuer. So that valuer knows today what he's valued the property at, hopefully nice and high for me. And he knows what that is. And so Nationwide will have that in their database Monday or Tuesday. And they can forecast and say, right, these are the deals that are going to go through and the house price is going up or down. So they kind of have this prediction system that no one else has. And that's why I think we should listen to them. So what are they saying? Well, they are saying that on an annual basis, house prices last month were 2.1% up on an annual basis. And that has now gone up to 2.4%. Now, that's a rolling 12-month average there. So that means that basically we might have just dropped off one of the months last year that was slightly down. So we're moving in the right direction. And in fact, there are predictions from quite a few sources now that 2.4% will be ultimately what we end up on by the end of 2024. So Nationwide is saying we're there already. What are they saying on a month-by-month basis? So they're saying in August, house prices are actually down. So this is up. In August, they're saying house prices are down 0.2%. And so that is to be expected because the deals that are finishing in August, the completed transactions will be ones that would have been started 3, 4, 5 months ago. And that was when the market started to slow down again. Interest rates, remember, at that point were higher. Mortgage rates, the rate that you or I pay, was about 0.75% higher than it actually is today. We had the election was slowing people down, so there was less transactions due to that. People wanted to see when is the Bank of England finally going to cut rates. So this stuff indicated that the market would have had some sort of drop. So what are house prices at the moment? They're saying that the average house price in their data is 265,375 on a month-by-month basis, it's down the average £950. Now, this still has us on an annual basis. So we're up to 2.4%. On an annual basis, we are still 3% below peak. And the peak was in the summer of 2022. So we're still below that record high that we had then. And really, if you look in real terms, house prices are actually down because we've gone through inflation. So the value of a pound is significantly lower than it was since the summer of 2022. So that's interesting to just see where we're at. So in real terms, house prices are actually down. But here we're saying house prices are slightly up. Now, what else is Nationwide saying? Well, they are saying that since the Bank of England cut rates on August the 1st, that is starting to stimulate the market. They're getting more applications for mortgages at the moment. They're approving more people at the moment. So what that means is we will start to see more transactions. The transaction volume is going to increase. We have not seen an influx of sellers into the market. So that indicates that prices will be quite strong. And in fact, Nationwide are saying that they feel the market will start to go back up now a little sooner than people were expecting. And they think it's quite a solid market at the moment. They feel that with mortgage rates going down, with more people being approved, without getting flooded with sellers in the market, that we're not looking like any kind of crash in 2024. Now, we're not saying that might not happen in the future. That could. No one knows for sure. That's going to be down to things like unemployment. Do interest rates come down fast enough? What else is going on in the economy? There's lots of different factors that we've got to take into account here. But this just shows, really, the housing market, it says 2.5% up pretty much there. But really, it has been a flat market for quite a while now, for a year or two. We've just had that flat market where people were expecting a crash. Logically, it made sense, didn't it? We were sitting at house interest rates of pretty much zero, and then we went up 14 consecutive times. It made affordability harder for a lot of people, and that would logically say house prices in that scenario should start tumbling down, but they didn't. That didn't happen. The market has been fairly robust, and that is down to the fact that mortgage lending is better than it ever was. So in 2008, I remember getting mortgages in 2006, 7, 8. They just gave you money. Like, you literally, it was so easy to get money. They barely vetted you. But now it's actually quite hard to get a mortgage. They vet people really thoroughly. They stress tested people as well to check that they could afford the 5% rates, which worked when we got to those 5% rates. While it was hard for people, they could afford it, and that meant the market just stayed fairly stable. Let me know what you think of this month's Nationwide data. It's pretty much a flat market out there, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Do smash like, that really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe and let's get to 29,000 subscribers. And check out all the other content on my channel, including this video right here.